before it becomes a major problem. So if you haven't just yet, don't panic, but I would probably try to get that accomplished over the weekend. We do have an increase in cloud cover across the area right now, all due to a front that's pushing through the region. Look at the temperature gradient here. You're in Oklahoma City at 83 degrees. You go north into areas into Salina, Kansas, and you got temperatures dropping into the 30s. So good 40-degree spread across parts of the Central Plains right now. We are at 48 degrees in Colorado Springs, so that north wind's got a little bit of a bite to it. You've probably already noticed that today. The leading edge of the front is moving through southern Colorado, but most of the very, very cold air is lagging behind the initial boundary, and most of the energy is as well, whereas you'll notice most of the snow is up towards parts of Wyoming. We are not going to get any measurable precipitation with this particular front based on the track of this system, but for the weekend time frame, we've got a better chance, and we'll talk about that in just a few moments. For now, I want to discuss the overnight low temperatures with you because widespread across the board, we will expect sub-freezing temperatures tonight. Areas into Woodland Park will be into the teens and low 20s, so most of the Pikes Peak region are going to be well below freezing. As we wake up tomorrow morning, you may have to kick on those low beams as you travel out the door to work. Patchy dense fog will be likely across most of the area through about 10 o'clock in the morning, if not most of the day. I think we'll be very slow to get rid of the cloud cover and some of the fog for tomorrow afternoon. West winds will pick up tomorrow late in the day, and any lingering cloud cover should help to kick most of this moisture out of the region. So we're hoping that we'll get a little bit of sunshine tomorrow to help warm the surface before sunset, but it is looking like more clouds than sunshine tomorrow. Very dismal and very cold end to the work week, with temperatures struggling to make it out of the 40s for highs along and east of I-25. Most of the mountains will stay in the 30s for tomorrow. Places like Woodland Park and into the 30s, and 37 in Cripple Creek and 42 there for Colorado Springs. We do get a brief break in the activity on Saturday. Temperatures in the 60s, some areas into the 70s across the eastern plains, 50s for local mountain cities, so it's still going to be very cool on Saturday, but we'll start to see a little bit of sunshine ahead of our next front that will bring the chance for precipitation to the area by Sunday night. So Saturday, a little bit of a break. It's still going to be pretty breezy across the area, so outdoor activities, you should plan accordingly. You'll be fighting a little bit of wind on Saturday because of that system coming in on Sunday. So here we are Sunday morning. A swath of snow across northern Colorado along that boundary will be likely even across parts of Denver. As that system really starts to swing across the state, it will start to trigger some snow showers across the Palmer Divide by really Sunday night. Anytime after about 6 p.m. we'll start to see the development of snow across parts of Tiller County and areas into the Palmer Divide. Notice here that north wind is likely to give us more of that drying effect in downtown Colorado Springs, so that will likely start to not really give us much in the way of snow, maybe some light snow on some grassy surfaces, but this is mostly looking more indicative of higher terrain snow for us. So we'll talk more about totals coming up in just a few minutes, but temperatures are certainly going to be a lot cooler on Sunday. We go from the 60s on Saturday down into the 30s yet again on Sunday. Cloudy and cold tomorrow. A brief break on Saturday, breezy, partly sunny skies, and then another front on Sunday. And yes, we will start to release some of those snowfall totals this afternoon. But please bear in mind, we're still several days out. Track of the system is everything. Right now, it is looking like more light to moderate snow. It may slow you down just a bit Monday morning, especially on bridges and overpasses, because the overnight low temperatures are going to be so incredibly cold. So based on when this system is kind of coming in into the overnight hours, that combined with the very cold, dense air will make for some treacherous conditions Monday morning, especially across higher terrain areas and bridges and overpasses. And as many people know, here in downtown Colorado Springs, even north of town where we could get more snow, enough to coat the roads can cause some issues with any elevated infrastructure across the region. So we do expect some local impacts Monday morning, and we'll be talking more about that in the coming days. So right now, foggy and very cold for tomorrow. Big temperature swing. Watch those overnight lows. They're going to be sub-freezing for the next several nights, but especially Sunday night into Monday, it's going to be a hard freeze for most of us, where temperatures will be down into the low teens. So as Heather was saying before, if you haven't blown out your sprinklers yet or really winterized your home or any, motor homes, anything to that degree, don't panic tonight, but probably get those things done over the weekend time frame, because it is certainly going to be several nights of pretty cold temperatures after Sunday. Back to you guys.
While we're thinking about it, make sure you have the KRDO weather app. Sounds like you might need it Monday morning.
Yeah.